Good morning, everyone. We're back looking at our hive here in southern New Mexico. It's been a while since we made a video. It's been a while since we did a full inspection. This is in fact our first full inspection of the year. I've looked inside a couple times, given them some food, but overall they're looking pretty healthy. They're very active in the front. So we're pretty excited. We're hoping to open the hive up and find an active, healthy, maybe even happy colony. Looking for evidence of the queen today. Looking for how their honey stores are doing, and we're probably going to end up treating them for mites today. We'll see how it looks.
That's a good sign.
Okay. Well, the sugar water I fed them is completely gone, which is a good sign. They're eating that. We'll probably give them a little bit more.
How long ago was that?
It's been about a month. I gave them a half gallon a month ago. They drank it all over the winter. They were still active because it wasn't below about 50 very frequently, but they weren't really eating the sugar water that I provided them. All right, let's see how the honey super looks. Not a super lot of bees, not a super lot of activity. Looks like there's honey up there though. We'll take a look here. All right, well, still no buildup on the outside frame. That's all right. Expecting to see a lot of propolis and maybe some extraneous wax buildup today, since we haven't looked in a while, haven't cleaned it up in a while. Oops. Nothing on this frame. A little bit on here. We'll take a look real quick. We also don't have the queen excluder in now, so we're
Yeah, we do.
obviously she could be in the top box or any of the boxes. There could also be eggs in our honey super, so we'll kind of see what she's doing.
Be any eggs in that one.
Ooh, lots of sticky propolis here. Okay. There's brood cells in this one.
Oh.
There's brood there that's capped. Some larvae. Also looking for evidence of swarming, obviously. This time of year, it's a possibility. Drone comb on this side. Can't say I see the queen yet. But it's good they're putting honey and capping it in the honey super. We never really got to that point last season. Just a couple workers with pollen on this frame, it looks like. Alright, some more of the same, capped honey. Some brood at the very bottom.
Look at that guy, he's so cute.
The one with the pollen right here. Get a good shot of that.
Yeah. Wow, that bee is in there. It is nice seeing a lot of honey in these supers, unlike last season.
Yeah, I still wish they'd build up the wax a little more, but
I like making rounded, I guess.
yeah. Okay, so queen cup there at the bottom. Bunch of bees. Haven't really done much here. Some nectar stored. Really nothing on this side. Just some drawn out comb. That looks like it's about it for our honey super here. We'll take this box off and look in the top brood box. Oh, there's one of the pollen just landed on me. I'm not your hive. All right, let's take a look. Ooh, oh boy. That's interesting.
So that's the remnants of our pollen patty, which is just supplemental pollen for them.
So this is cool, that bird comb they were obviously laying in. So first for us, we get a good close look up at some fairly mature, I guess pupas, we'd call them. Right there, you can see, you know, basic bee parts, antenna, the legs. It's still alive, obviously, but it's not going to make it. The bees will make sure it gets handled properly. Let me get some smoke on there. Up, and worth pointing out here, we've got a large larva here. So before it's pupated, it's still just looking like a big grub, right? And then once that'll metamorphize into one of these guys, and then eventually hatch as a full grown adult worker bee. Yeah, I don't think that's a drone. A couple dead bees here, sorry about that. I was a little concerned when I first saw this. I think it's just old capped honey. It kind of looked ashen, like it might be webby. But no, I think it's just honey. Okay, yeah, that's solid honey. Pretty cool. They have. All right. Trying to remember to be careful as we're looking for the queen. This is drawn out quite a bit. Decent honey stores. Nothing else going on here. Bees just feeding because of the smoke. Out of my face, bee. Okay, here's a busy frame. So yeah, the nice freshly capped honey was all white wax. Looks like it's kind of darkened as it ages. But some honey on here. I don't see any eggs or anything else going on. But there's a queen somewhere because we saw eggs in the top box. Wow. Big frame there. Haven't really seen any drones yet. What do we got here? Not much, a little bit of honey. I can't see any eggs. Okay, backside we got some, can't tell if it's old honey. Yeah, definitely old honey on the top part there. Looks like probably some pollen. No eggs, don't see the queen. They seem pretty docile today, which I like. And this one's pretty light. Lots of bees, lots of pollen here. If you can kind of see the pollen pretty clearly down at the yellow looking pollen.
There are a lot of bees.
Yeah, if those queen cups were drawn out longer, like a full queen cell, I'd be concerned about the swarming aspect. They're doing good with the pollen. We did see fresh larvae in the, there's some fairly mature but uncapped larvae here. There's a queen.
You found her?
Yep.
Here, hold it still.
So let's see if you guys can spot the queen. She's getting darker. She started out pretty light. Oh, there's some drone brood on this frame. I don't see any drones themselves yet. All right, you should probably see her by now. She's going on to the other side. There you go.
She made it.
Good to see her. I'll carefully put her away. It's a good looking frame though. It's got brood. It's got drone cells. We've talked about drones before, but they're pretty useless. They're the male bees, right? They don't do anything productive other than mate with a queen, a virgin queen at some point, which will let her lay the useful bees, the worker bees. I just squished one there. All right, lots of brood here.
Well, there's a drone.
Where's the drone? Oh yeah, for sure. Yep, there's a drone. So we have males ready to mate with virgin queens, probably from other colonies in the area, if there are any.
When we got our package last year, there was a lot of drones in it.
Yep.
So it's nice only having to search for one.
But a healthy colony should have some drones, so yeah, that's why we're happy to see a few. Usually before the winter, we don't really care about drones during the winter, so the bees will actually force the drones out of the hive in order to have fewer mouths to feed over the winter. There's some capped honey on this one. Lots of pollen. That's like a pollen-locked frame. There's pollen everywhere. All right.
Ooh, sparkly.
Yeah, nice drawn out cell. Nothing capped, but some nectar stores there.
Should I get the excluder?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let me go get it while you work on that.
Yeah, we've had the excluder off all winter. In general, you don't want to leave a queen excluder on during the winter because the bee ball might move up to the top box where the honey stores are kept. And sorry about that. Leave the queen behind. Get some smoke in there. Starting to get irritated. They get real mad when I do the mite treatment. Talking about the mite treatment, we did a mite check last year that didn't make it into a video. If you'll recall, we had our sugar roll video where we tested them with sugar. Didn't find any mites. Then a few months later, I think mid-September, maybe early September, we did the alcohol wash treatment. Not treatment, but check. And with a count of I think 300 bees, we found like 14 mites, so pretty bad count there. We treated them in the fall before the winter hit, and now we'll do our spring treatment today.
There you go.
There's the bottom box. I don't see anything worrisome right now. Decent amount of bees. Here's what we're going to use for the mite treatment. Nature's Own Design Mite Away Quick Strips. This package came with 2 treatments. Pretty simple. We'll just put the strip between the brood boxes here.
How long does it stay on?
It's effective for I think 3 to 4 days. We'll see a bunch of bees die during that time. You never have to take it off. It'll just stop working after it loses its potency. But next time we do an inspection, we'll take the strip off. Nasty stuff. Oh God. Don't touch this with your hands. I'm gonna run inside and wash my hands real good.
Okay.
Shoot. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, as long as it's not the queen. Thank you.
Did you get stung?
Stung.
Let's see.
Oh, it hurts. Get the stingers right there. Boop. Right there. Everything you read says just get them out as quickly as possible to minimize the venom you get.
Because they still pulsate.
Yeah.
And you want to scrape them out instead of squeeze them, because when you squeeze them, it injects the rest of the venom into the skin.
So I kind of use my fingernail to flick it out there.